Hello everyone, this is SiegeLink. I'm back again. Um, I've been meaning to record this for a long time, and just so happens that it's somewhat late in the night and it was quiet, and I thought to myself, this is a good time to be recording. And I'm glad I was able to record this because for the past two episodes I've had a glitch, one of which was a resolution glitch that I fixed, another which was a clicking glitch that I believe was just that episode, because when I recorded it with the same resolution. Actually, I did a resolution test of every single resolution just to see how it looks on the screen. I didn't have like this click type of bad thing like go wrong at all. It's weird. So hopefully it doesn't come up on the recording again because it was really just seemed random because it worked on the next recording I made. So I did look quickly and see what resolution I needed to record this video actually, so you should be able to see these bottom chunks here fine enough or good enough or actually well. So I shouldn't really be I really shouldn't be recording this because I have a lot of stuff that I can upload with you guys already probably seen a few videos of on my channel with like Bed Wars and hide and seek. Well, actually not hide and seek yet, but I did do that with my friend Quentin, and we've did a big recording session, so I have like 20 videos to upload. But I thought I'd just record this because I've been meaning to it for a long time. So I really just kind of kick myself in the butt every single time I forget about this because I haven't been having that many good scenarios to like record. So Sagara, like usual, are building up, and last we left off, we were at war with the Shoni. And something I just realized before this recording started is that the Shoni are actually enemies with that of the Ochi. For those of you who don't know, I didn't realize this, but they're not allies at the beginning of the campaign, but they both do start at war with the Otomo, who immediately died, if you remember earlier. So just the fact that they're at war with me and them, and they're actually hostile towards Higo now, that's actually quite good for me. It also means that once I take out the Shoni, I can choose to either just immediately go on into Sagara or immediately declare war on the Ochi. I'm not sure which path I'd rather take. Probably the Sagara first, because I can just put a boat in between this little path here, and it'll just immediately block everything off. So last we checked, we were just moving some units up here. My army is big enough to take on Sagara, but I believe last I checked they still had a decent chunk of soldiers, so that would be very, very risky. But we're just going to end the turn here, get a bit more money. I'm building more trade ships, which I really need because I don't have much income right now. I have a decent chunk, but it's not enough to really, it's enough to make units, but not enough to make units and upgrade and build new buildings in my provinces, which you want to be doing. So I don't really have anything yet. For those of you who don't know what this is basically if you have a lot of if you have a lot of trade ships at trade ports, you want to be doing this. If not, you want to just be doing this. So if say if you have no trade nodes secured, then you want to be doing this. But the thing is, this one I'm debating because it lasts 6 turns, but I just started sending trade ships there, so I'm gonna go with this. But at the same time, it might be worse. Let me check this again. 25% chance from trade income, plus 5 town growth for all provinces. And this is basically the same thing, except it's town growth from ports and goods from trade posts. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. So it doesn't give me any extra income, but it does give me a massive amount of town growth, which in turn will give me more income because that basically means my population will go up. That is if it's like what it is in medieval. Okay, why are these people exempted from taxes? That's strange. I'm gonna send this trade ship up here, and I'm gonna send this trade ship up here. I think I have at least one here. No, I don't. Okay, that's a bit shocking. Now is this is not a trade port yet. So let's just queue up a bunch. Okay, so warriors recruited, light cav. Now, can I move both my soldiers out of here? Yeah, I perfectly can, in fact. That's a bit strange. I'm going to save before I do this. I'm not going to see myself saving and loading, but that's really going to be in like the scenario of like an ambush, but even then I wouldn't really be doing it because ambushes are kind of stupid in this game, honestly, because you can't set up as the person who's creating the ambush or vice versa, and they will basically always start separated. So if you just attack one angle, you'll pretty much always win the fight. Now here we have the extra. If I were to go for a warehouse, then okay, how much does this give me? Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn this into a market or possibly a sake den. I'm already getting a market here. I don't think it's really worth getting both, so I could make a sake den there and a market here, and then eventually turn both into that. Soil's just average here. But I want to build more up here, so that's not worth it. So I'll get stables here. But at the same time, I want to be recruiting that up here, but it's fine for now. I can delete the buildings later if I need to. Now, I'm going to end the turn at least one more time before moving out, just to see if they attack me. Another thing I've wanted to talk about is that this is on the easiest difficulty with the easiest clan. Sorry for some background noise. But I actually was playing with the date, and I was doing quite well on hard difficulty, and it didn't seem like massively hard. But keep in mind, the date are very similar to that of the Shimazu in terms of their starting position, except they're basically forced to play much more defensive. But the thing is, their initial war is quite hard in that regard, because they're one province to two, so they need to take this province out, and then they can play quite defensive. But at the same time, because they can just have more money than them, that's why it's very crucial to secure this upper trade node, because then it's pretty much like the equivalent of, in terms of money, two provinces to two provinces, but you only have one recruitment center. So in like a difficulty like hard, you guaranteed need that trade node. I don't think I can leave. Yeah, definitely can't. I'm obviously going to leave my Shogun back. So how much do I need here? Okay, something from taxes would be good enough. Actually, hold on a second. I have Zen. Do I have enough right now? I don't. Can I miscue? Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, so I get that. I'm going to get a Buddhist temple here, because apparently there's some non-clan religion going on here. I'm getting a Buddhist temple early because the Shoni did turn Christian, if you guys don't remember correctly. That did happen, and as a result, we really need that. You know what? I guess I need these guys up here. I need at least one ship at every trade node before I start doing this. So, send these guys here. Oh, for some reason I can't. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I can't make a Matsuke yet. Oh wait, that's because of money problems. Alright, that's fine. So they are not. So I'm not going to be able to make any more units. So I'm going to have to either pull back units, which actually might be fine since I have a bit too many Boa Shiguro here anyways. And then I might just exempt them from taxes. Actually, for a second thought I said 4,000. I'm just like, what? I don't know how still works here. Okay, I want to kind of make sure this is an even number. So yeah, I can probably put one Yari Shiguro back. And it's at 0. So you know what? Kind of fine with that. I just want to kind of get some scouting information done, honestly. In fact, I could just move to their border and see where they're, like, the looks of this area. But I want to do that with Shoni. I'm not going to save here. Do I want to switch? Defense for all units. It's going to be either equal field or strategy defense. I don't need way of the bow right now. I'm going to go for equal fields. And Naginata Samurai are not the unit that you want to be using as a Shimazu because they kind of replace that of the Katana Samurai. because Katana Samurai are basically kind of the same unit, except they don't have any bonus versus cavalry, and they're much more aggressive, and they're just better against infantry in general. Great Clan destroyed. Hattori. Yeah. Probably should have guessed what factions are gonna be. Okay, yes, they didn't rebel. That's good. Which means all I have to do is recruit basically one unit there, and that's it. I'm also gonna send these guys up here. Okay, now I've got one trade ship at each of the areas. All in the same turn. That's actually quite... I'm pretty sure that's a first, honestly, that I've done this. Because this is just barely out of one turn range. This is one turn range. So this is all of the trade goods acquired one turn. Look at what one trade ship will do. It will do 200, but the more and more trade ships you put, the less and less income you get from each one. So that basically went around from like 1,000 to like 1,800, which means that I now can basically make one new unit and construct a new building, which is very nice. I'm gonna inch forward a bit before doing this, just to see if there's an army nearby, and there is not. So I can just walk in here. Do they seriously have no aggression? Oh wait, so it looks like they might have... Yeah, it looks like they took a province on the main shore. Yep. Now here, this is a question mark. I could... How much non-clan religion is there? It doesn't look like there's much. Now I could get stables here, which would allow me very quickly to get improved bow cavalry, which I think I might do, but later I probably want to get rid of that in exchange for bow warrior monks. I'm not going to save it this turn, but I will definitely keep that in mind, that they have that province up there. Now, have I queued up another trade ship? No, I have not. Haha. Okay, that was crucial there. Also, in a scenario where I would see myself, like, reloading it, I'm pretty sure that in, like, that type of scenario, I would either just flat out die, or I would get close to. Sogo. Wait, there. The Sogo over here. I mean, I've seen, like, people like the Tokugawa rise back up, and, like, okay, how did that happen? The Chosokabe destroy their enemies, and these guys. That's definitely the first I've ever seen of that. Now, like, okay, I forgot about this guy. No. Okay, that's pretty nice. Especially since I'm gonna go for strategies as well. Now, I could go for roads, which is actually kind of crucial since actually I haven't taken any damage on these guys yet. But at the same time, fledgers is also gonna be quite important. Now, okay, so I want to be recruiting a Metsuke. Yeah. Let's recruit Metsuke and then build the roads. And now let's just... I could just walk out. How... It looks like they should be almost completely happy. Okay, not many guys they want in there. Geez, Shoni, do you have any resistance? I mean, I know this is easy difficulty, but I'm pretty sure I remember at least a small, somewhat small force. And it definitely wasn't what was in Buzen. Pretty sure that was just, the garrison units. Like, this is strange. I didn't think it would be this easy on easiest difficulty. In fact, I want to point out that, when I actually walked into this unit, like easily just walked in there, I was somewhat regretting doing easy difficulty because this is incredibly easy as the easiest clan. But at the same time, I felt like I'm also kind of glad that I did easy difficulty because for the first 2 episodes, like I've been saying multiple times, I've had quite a few glitches, so I want to be focusing more on the fact that I'm doing this on YouTube rather than the gameplay itself, and make sure that, you know, everything's working properly, because I want to be doing StarCraft sometime soon. But and I had just played a few matches actually before this, and I did pretty well on a few of them, but one I did lose, which was my ranked game, because I completely misread the situation. I should have known, honestly, with how aggressively he was going with his Zerglings, but it's alright. I'm going to save here. Alright. And if you guys can't tell, I do oversave, and I want to point out something. The reason this is because one game I played, I believe it was like Fire Emblem or something, a game series I don't even like that much nowadays. But it was something that, like, I double saved. Like, I double saved. I'm not joking. I double saved, and it didn't actually save. Because you know how sometimes you save, but you don't know exactly if you saved or not, so you save again? I double saved. Double saved, and it didn't work. Like, I'm just... So nowadays, I just save, like, 5 times. Like, after, like, the tiniest little move sometimes. Like, just one tiny thing changed, I need to make sure I save it. Because then I'll end up forgetting that tiny move that later might be somewhat beneficial, like starting a building a turn earlier. Because then I might forget for, like, 5 turns in the long run. Okay. So I do want to go for the Fletchers, but is there anything else I can get first? Okay, so Mounted Unrest, perfect timing. Now there's Quailon non-clan religion, so I need to get a monk out. Could have actually watched that movie there. Okay, what province has the most money in it? That one so far. That one, okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to be recruiting a Metsuke here anyways, so I don't need this guy over here. How happy is this province? Not that happy. Okay, I'll get this then. Hopefully one of these provinces is somewhat rich. Okay, my capital is. That's enough really right now for me. I don't know how I got a massive amount of non-town growth for some reason. Other. Discontent. I guess that's because of the non-clan religion. I mean, why doesn't it just say that? Global food supply is up, and that's before we're even getting equal fields, so... Yeah. Explain that to me, people. Okay, now let's say we just walk right into their last province, because... I am really mind-boggled right now why this has been so easy. I mean, I know this is easy difficulty, but still, this seems absurdly easy. In fact, I don't even need... I could just leave my light count back. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, I could just move more your unit behind. Yep, that's it. And it's just a stronghold, so I can auto-resolve this one. If it was a fortress, I would probably have to siege them out, or just bring my units over, but they would rebel in that regard. Another reason it's good that's easy is because oh yeah, the overall, like, happiness of provinces, it's much higher on higher difficulties. The higher it gets, the higher difficulties. Like, I remember seeing on, like, some campaigns, like, of, like, legendary, when you first get that to that province, it's like N on happiness, and just like, what? How were you supposed to do anything with that? I'm just gonna be scouting. I think I'm just gonna send this bow Kabaya around to scout. I think. Obviously, it'd fill out a bit of the map because of this stupid glitch where I can't see anything, and there's the Shoni. I was about to say the Ochi, but they're over here. In fact, it's possible that they're... I just forgot. I'm still at war with them technically because they have one province here, and the Ochi have that one province there. So if they can actually take both of those for me, I can take everything of this without having to declare war on anyone. And I think, yeah, I'm still friendly with the Sagara, so if I can just get a bit more naval strength and get my trade nodes up and running, I should be in good position against them. But keep in mind, I have to declare war on them. They cannot declare war on me, because then that will mean that they will dictate where the battles happen and what provinces they take. Where if I can declare war on them, I can like be right on this border, or any of these borders for that matter. Not on this one because that's too far away. But I could just be on like this border, or possibly even this border, and just walk in there and siege them. Now I think this one, I'm not in siege range, but I am in reinforcement range. So I could come in for a bit of like a concave or a sandwich, as StarCraft people would say it. But yes, first turns to that. I think I might just end it after this. End it after this turn. We gotta repair this next turn, get some more trade ships going. My income's now, as you can see down here in the bottom right, you should be able to see where my cursor is right now. Hopefully that glitch has been fixed. I'm just going to auto-resolve this, because generally speaking, the auto-resolves work. It just leaves you almost always with like that one bowman, one, or like 8 infantry left type of thing. And all you can do is just repair it, so it's actually quite nice in that regard. So... demoralize an army belonging to the Shoni. Okay, that's actually quite nice. If... okay. I really don't want to do that because there's quite a lot of non-clan religion over there. But I think there is also in these provinces up here. Yeah, there is. So actually, I want to be destroying this and actually getting a Buddhist temple here. They're still angry here. I am repairing that at least. Let's see how much I'm gonna get from this guy. I didn't see a single difference there. What? Excuse me, what? Okay, so there's no cheat. There's an enemy. Okay, I'm actually at peace with them. That's not. Okay, now let's send these guys back here. I think I might just go one more turn. Yeah. And then I'll end it. Queue up another ship. Looks like the Ochi are setting up an ambush. I wonder if I could get like a military alliance with the Ochi. I wouldn't be doing that because it's possible they could just take all of this and I wouldn't be able to expand basically. But it's still not completely out of the question, I would say. Okay, this is an interesting. I want to be getting a trade port here just because you can get that, but at the same time I can get a stables or warhorse stables here. Now, actually, I don't. Wait a sec. What? Oh yeah, I do technically, because the thing is, you can only build this if you have access to war horses, and because I'm training with them who have the horse breeders, I do technically have that resource. So all I have to do is basically declare war. So in order to have it permanently, I just need to declare war on them, and then take their province. Might as well just travel a bit more. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. One more clan encountered. Now we can just go back here and repair. And what do they have? There are enemies with the Mori to start out. So they've lost this province, which I'm pretty sure is theirs, and it's actually the rebels. So it looks like the mod I downloaded should hopefully be working. The Mori control this province, Aki, at the beginning, so they essentially will usually control these three. This one's the rebels, and they apparently have declared war on a few people. They're enemies with 3 people right now, so that's kind of beneficial for me. These people do not want... These people do want an alliance, but they don't want to be a vassal, obviously. Now it says my ports are up full capacity. Like, what? But I can trade with these people, apparently. Because they're not willing to do anything. And honestly, I'm thankful for that, because I don't want to be allied with someone who's at war with that many people. I'm pretty sure no one would. Yeah, so here we have a good chunk of people. Okay, so I'm gonna need to at least move 1 Yara unit back. Or both. Come on, people. Out. Let's see, why are they unhappy instantaneously? Because I accidentally clicked all my units. Now I should still be somewhat happy with them. Why are these people unhappy? I don't understand this. They should not be unhappy, just saying. I'll exempt them from taxes for 1 turn just because I don't want this town to rebel since frickin' my daimyo's here, but still, it's just really absurd. I'm at least getting these trade nodes under control, so I have almost this entire island secured now. And yeah, I'm definitely kind of debating the idea of easy difficulty. It definitely seems too easy, but at the same time it's good for recording purposes. So hopefully after this video that'll all be fixed. And I might be able to, if people want to see me do like a normal herd campaign, I might actually go to another one. The Chosen Copy I don't see doing myself on hard mode, but I could do it with either the Date, which I don't like too much because they're clan traits, but I also could do it with the Takeda, because they're a clan that start off very, very positive, like very diplomatically friendly with a lot of people to their south, and in fact they are allied to the Imagawa. And keep in mind, on basically every single difficulty except legendary and possibly very hard, the Imagawa win the war because the Tokugawa declare war on the Imagawa immediately, and therefore the Imagawa are the people that take out the Tokugawa. And as a result, the Imagawa have 3 provinces to the Oda's 1, and then they swoop in and just take out the Oda. Where otherwise, the Oda will take out the Tokugawa, and they'll take out the Imagawa on higher difficulties. And the Takeda are right here in Kai. Probably should open it up, yeah, so you can kind of see the lines here. So this is where the Takeda start, and the Imagawa have these two provinces, and the Hojo have these two. You couldn't get a military alliance with them immediately, but I will say you can have it. You start out trading with them. You start out having a trade agreement with them. You want to get one with the Imagawa too. Do not get a military alliance with them, because they will always take this province right here. And if they have all of this, you have only 5 provinces you can take. The Uesegi have over here, do have this province here. And war with the Uesegi as a Takeda is inevitable, because they will attack each other for historical accuracy reasons. However, they are usually enemies with quite a lot of people. Not as much as the Ikoiki and Hatakeyama are, but they can be at war with quite a few people. So I would not recommend a military alliance with the Hojo, because otherwise you'll find yourself in a scenario where I was annoyed. I had to basically stop a campaign I tried this on because I was completely surrounded by allies. I could not expand without breaking my daimyo's honor. But at the same time, it might be labeled as hard, but it really isn't. The only thing I would label as hard is the position come realm divide. You might have this gold mine, you could maybe take this gold mine, but other than that, you're near no trade nodes, so you need to make sure you secure those gold mines, otherwise it could go into bankruptcy. And just in general, like, you're in between, like, the small provinces and the large provinces. That's not where you want to be. You want to be either in here, in the big provinces, or you want to be in these small ones. But generally speaking, this area here is not good for realm divide. So I think that's going to be it for this video. That was just a bit of a brief explanation of what you guys might want to see if you see hard mode. If you see normal mode, I might do the Mori, Chosokabe, Oda. I'm also possibly thinking of the Ikoiki as well. Because keep in mind, I did actually get the DLC as well as Rise of the Samurai DLC, because I got this on a Black Friday sale, and it was actually cheaper to get. It was cheaper. I'm not joking. It was cheaper to get the Rise of Nations, Rise of the Samurai, as well as the 3 DLC clans, which are the Otomo, Ikoiki, and Hattori. It was cheaper to get that on the Black Friday sale than the vanilla game, as surprising as it may seem. And at least that's how I remember it. It might be different, and it might be just like $1 or $2 more, but it was totally worth it. Totally. And I'm thinking of possibly getting Follow Samurai, but I really don't want to get it until I can wait for a sale, which might come up because it's coming up to Easter. So there might be an Easter sale for all I know. And last year there was a summer sale, and it was massive, so it might come up in the summertime, which is also coming up soon. But yeah, I've definitely talked for too long. Sorry about that. If you guys got annoyed at me talking. I mean, commentary is one thing, but this is just way too much talking. So in the next video, we're still at work with the Shoni, but they're probably going to be taken out by the Ochi. I am building up guys here in case the Ochi declare war on me, because they are unfriendly towards us. But at the same time, they're enemies with three factions, so I highly doubt they would declare war on us, because that would honestly be very foolish, because we're on the left side, and all their enemies are over here, so that would split them up quite badly. So we would easily be able to take them out. But whether we take out this province from the Shoni or not, we are going to be... I hate the fact that I keep doing that. We're going to be declaring war on the Sagara next. So you see here, they have pretty much a full stack. Thankfully for us, we are still friendly with them, meaning that we have time to build up an army, because we have all of the money we could want from these trade nodes. So all we have to do is build up like 1.5 full stacks, get an army on the border, declare war on them, and as long as we can make it so their army is stuck in here and we can siege them out, we win the war. Because that's the thing. The Sagara are only annoying when they declare war on you and then immediately march out and take all of your surrounding provinces, because then it's just like a game of cat and mouse. That's incredibly annoying to deal with the rebellions. So just make sure to save one more time, because on the rant that I continually go on, that's going to be it for this episode. So I'll see all of you in the next one.